welcome to Lovehealingservice channel. My name is Carol. How are you? Today I want to share with you that Jericho, that's Jericho city wall. A lot of people don't believe that Joshua, because they don't believe Joshua take I just want to take that Canaan, and then the first city that Joshua just got it. That's Jericho, and then they didn't fight very hard. They just work for the each day work around that city, and then work the six day, and then 7 day they work 7 times, and then that's a city. There's a city around the city. There's a wall is a crash, and then the wall is a fell down. So a lot of people don't believe, even though a lot of Christian, a lot of pastor, a lot of non-Christian, they don't believe that. They think that's impossible. They think why they just work, and then let's a war. Yeah, let's a war is a question and fail down. That's impossible, right? But I have told you, this is true, and then that is true, and is possible, and then that's not the, that's really not the miracle. We have to know that's not the miracle. That's the truth. We have to change our mind, because a lot of practicants, they don't want you as a believe for God. They think they want to tell us no God. That's a nonsense. That's a ridiculous. But I have to told you, that's the truth. Let me tell you why that's the truth. Let me explain why that's the truth. I want to share scripture on that Joshua chapter 6 and then verse 3. March around the city once with all the armed men. Do this for 6 days. Verse 4. Have 7 priests carry trumpet, children's horns in front of an ark. On the 7th day, march the 7 times with the priest blow the trumpet. The word is you listen to my read as Bible first, and then you think that's ridiculous, right? Probably it's you. When I finish, when I explain that's the truth, and then you know that's the first day. First day that's around that city. 1 times. First 6 day, each day 1 times. 7 day. The 7th day, they run the city. They march around the city 7 times for 7th day. So, how do you think? I just that's only me. I just step down 1 time. Think about Israel army have the 600,000 men. So the 600,000 men run the city, and then when that priest let it hold, and then when the army let's just work And then they didn't. That's the most important things. When they just around the city, the earthquake is happening. The men, they just around the city, they just walk. So they cannot feel because the earthquake is not that strong. Okay. And then how about people in the Jericho? They don't feel because they concentrate on that's horn and let's concentrate. They don't. That's a regular. So that's very, very important. If the earthquake and then they walk, so you think I just step down and then you feel. How about the 600,000 men just walk around, and then you just think about that's every day. Just that's a small earthquake, and then 7 day. The 7th day, let's have a 7 times earthquake, and then they can with a strong earthquake. So you think that you still think that Jericho, that wall is not fell down. I have to tell you because Taiwan a lot of earthquake. Even though there's earthquake, just need a 50 seconds. I think 50 seconds or 60 seconds. Or it's very strong enough, and then there's a building can fall down. How about that's just a wall? So that's very, very important to us. So you think that's a Joshua, that's a chapter 6, and then this story is not true. It's ridiculous. It's a nonsense. No, that's true. That's really true. That's a real story, and then that's happen. We have to know the earthquake, not that we can control. We just a human, and the earthquake is controlled by the God's hand. So why that's a politician, or why that a lot of people they just deny that Bible, and then they told us, and then a lot of scientists they told us that the Bible is ridiculous, that's impossible. But I explain to you that's true, right? That's a very, very common sense. But they ask us deny the God. They require us to deny the God. Why? Because the devils, they want to control us. So they have to give us a lot of lies, and then we to deny the God. I have to explain something. My God, if my God is good, so my action, my behavior, or my heart is clear and good. A lot of people, even though they say they are Christian, but they have a very, very they have an evil hearts. They have evil souls. They have evil minds. Their God is not true God. Their God is devils. So we have to know the people who we have to know that the most important things, not that these people is a Christian or not a Christian, or not that this pastor is a Christian or not a Christian. Because a lot of pastor, they still worship the devils. So we have to understand, we have to know that his behavior, and then here's the source, and then where he lead us to go. If he lead us to do that unrighteous things, he lead us to do that evil things, he lead us to do the devil things. So he is follow the devils. He not follow the true God. So that's what I want to tell you. Because the Jericho, that story is true. But a lot of pastor, a lot of preacher, a lot of Christian, they didn't believe this story. But I just tell you, I explain to you, and then that story is very common. That's not that's not a really miracle. That's a very common things, and then that's a very common science, right? So I just want to tell you a very important things. A lot of people, they not really worship a real God. They worship they worship devils. So we have to know what's their action, what's their souls, what's their mind. So a lot of people stole God, and they say God is unrighteous, God is not holy. No. God is absolutely holy, absolutely righteous, absolutely faithful. And God never lies, because He have no reason to lie, right? If God not good, this means He is the devil. He is not God, right? So we have to, we have to discern that's a good and bad, good and evil. We have to discern, not because of whatever people say. We have to discern that whatever they did, and then their souls, their mind. That's very important. And then there's the most important things that's in the Joshua, because we know that prostitute Rahab, they serve as a spyman, and then that's spyman tell that Rahab. So if you want to, because God can protect, that's the good people, God should. That's very important, especially in this generation. We live in that city like Jericho. We live a city just as Jericho. And then, so how can we protect our family members? That is very, very important. The spyman told Rahab, and you have to bring your family, whatever you want to save, in your house. And then, because that Rahab have a scallop coat, and then use a scallop coat in your house, and then let's remark. And then when Israel army come here, and then they will not destroy, they will skip out that Rahab's house, because they have a scallop coat, and then they save the spyman. So that's the most important things. If we want to protect our family, we have to have a scallop coat, and then protect our house, and then we have to let our family member in let's protect, the protection area, and then let's kill angel will skip. Let's for this generation, we know they deny God, and then our city is full of crime. We have to know. So we have to do something to protect our family, and then we have to know we cannot follow devils. We cannot follow evil souls. We cannot follow evil people. We have to do something is right, is good, and then God have a reason to protect us. That's very, very, very important. So we have to know God is real. Think about the earthquake, not the in this generation. Earthquake is in a long time ago, but probably I don't know. I believe when there's a earth is mad and then we have an earthquake. So another thing is the earthquake just like a volcano. So that's not we can control. Only Creator can control. So I have I don't know. I don't know what you think about it. We really have one Creator. That's the only Creator. And then we have to know the Creator the world. Because he is good, so he created the world. And devils want to destroy the world. So the devil do a lot of things to destroy the world. So we have to know that. So I think we have to think about how to protect our family in this sinful earth, sinful world. We have to follow the God's good, and then we can protect our family. A lot of people care about the God is real or not. If you follow the devil, you will care about the God is good or not, because you have to control by the devil, and then you have to do the evil things. But if you really want to have life, you have to. If you really want to save, you have to pay. Like Rahab, she paid, and then she have a chance to save her family. So, if we want to save our life, and then we want to protect our family members, we have to pay. We have to do something. We cannot just follow the devils. That's very, very important in this generation. So today I explain that story is true, because I want to let you know the God is true, and then God is control everything, and then He is the totally righteous God. And then the most important things, whatever we did good things, He will remember, and then He will give us extra grace because we did good things. So I hope from now, don't follow the devils. Don't control by the devils. Don't give the devil any chance to control you. We have to reject, deny. We not deny God. We have to deny devils. We have to stop our evil thoughts. And then God can protect us. God can give us grace. God can bless us. God bless you.